Hi, and welcome to Simply Happy Conversations. I'm Narelle King, and in this Simply Happy Conversation favourite tip series, Dinah from Life Admin, Life Hacks shares the foundations for life admin. To listen to the full conversation, head to episode 44 or check out the recording on YouTube. Let's jump into this Simply Happy Conversation. Welcome to Simply Happy Conversations. I'm Narelle King, wellness and organisational coach and Yin and Nidra yoga instructor. This podcast will help you create more time using organisational strategies so that you can start to simplify your life and prioritise your health. I'll be sharing conversations with other health and organisational experts and solo episodes with tips to help you simplify your life and prioritise your health.
Yeah, so I guess one of the epiphanies we had pretty early on is that there's 5 foundations to life admin that actually, if you get those in place, it makes all other life admin easier. So the book really starts off, I guess, with setting out those foundations. And even before that, it helps you start to think about, why is this important? Because no one, like let's be honest, no one really wants to be a life admin expert. No one wants to do life admin. We all should spend as little time on it as possible. It's just like a necessary evil of life. You have to do it. So really what we're setting out in the book is to do it in as little time as possible, as efficiently as possible, but also just to get it out of your head so that you're no longer worrying about it, so that once you're really confident that you know how you're going to deal with it, then you don't have to think about it anymore. No more 3 a.m. wake-ups wondering about, the form you haven't filled in or the bill you haven't paid. So once you've sort of figured out what's your motivation of getting your life admin sorted, we set out those 5 foundations. So really making sure that you have a really good grip on your calendar, that if you've got others in your household, you're sharing a family calendar so everyone knows what's going on, and that in your calendar you set aside some dedicated time each week to tackle those chunky life admin tasks, because the reality is if you don't make the time for it, it will never happen. And if you can set aside 1 hour out of your 168 hours every week to tackle your life admin, it's going to actually save you time in the long run, because you won't be dealing with so many crises, and you won't also be thinking about things all the time that you haven't got to. You'll know when you can get to it.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's, I guess, the most important chapter right at the beginning. Then we also set out how to deal with passwords, how to get some lists, efficiency in your to-do lists and checklists and reference lists. We also talk about going paperless and getting rid of all the paper in your life and making it super easy to deal with your life admin emails and file them. And we also talk about making sure that you're on top of your money, because once you know what's coming in and what's going out, it helps you make lots of other decisions around what you can outsource, where you need to focus in terms of comparison shopping. So I guess that's the first section of the book, which is all about what we call life admin foundations.
Thank you so much for joining me for today's Simply Happy Conversation. If you'd like to reduce your paper and digital clutter and free yourself from the overwhelm of clutter so that you can claim back time and space to enjoy the things you love, head over to simplyhappy.com.au in the resource section and grab the declutter checklist and start to reduce your clutter even with small amounts of time.